Hey Scorpio, this is your reading for February 28th to March 6th. I'll be pulling 3 cards for your embodiment and then your angel numbers. So I'm going to start with your 1 card for Spirit. Your card is not wanting to come out. Oh my God. Whoa. Jeez. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you. Cherubim. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. Fine, I was going to say interstellar. And Archangel Zadkiel. It is time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. So this is definitely like spiritual transformation time. Even the bottom of the deck says, Lord Wiwivsil, accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. I feel like saying that this is maybe a send healing. You are a being of the universe. Given your last week's reading, where the emotion on the table was mostly like anger and rage. So now I'm going to pull your 2nd card for self, which is going to tell me where your aura lies on the Wheel of Emotions this week. Okay, that makes sense. Because like I'm having a hard time talking, and your card that came out is disgust. It's the category of disgust. So that's anything from fatigue and tiredness to boredom, as well as stress and feeling overoccupied. It's like leaving a situation unhandled, you know? Just fleeing the scene because you're busy. That's not how things go. That doesn't fix it. Especially when you leave a situation extremely heated. time doesn't heal all things. What might end up happening is it's like you can't expect things to go back to the same, or that anybody will still stick around. It's like people give themselves their own closure, you know, just so that to sort of step away from a negative situation or power imbalance. So then it's kind of like you look back and you're like, oh, I lost people. Oh, I lost something. Like, hell yeah, you did. It's like you unknowingly cut it off, but had you cared to address the situation properly, it might not have happened. Takes two to tango. I'm going to pull your one card for connection. So your card that came out was, I have so many date ideas, they're just missing you to come to fruition. Which essentially is like you still have time to to sew up loose ends. You see, even your bottom of the deck is, we had a misunderstanding that I want to clear up. I feel like this is you actually expressing yourself. Because like I said, people give themselves their own closure, so if there's like if you're giving people the vibe that there's no misunderstanding to clear up, then they're going to understand the misunderstanding and cut you off, whether energetically, emotionally, mentally, or physically. And it's up to you to extremely step up to the plate to fix it once they've done that. It's going to require more. Once that happens, you can't just kind of float in, which is going to make it a lot harder. Just what it's saying here, it's like, stop that pattern, step up to the plate and do what's right when it's time. Like, if someone else can make time for a situation that involves the both of you, then so can you. Otherwise, don't expect them to. Don't be upset when they don't. They're just creating an equal give and take that isn't there at the moment because you fled the scene. All right, so now I'm going to pull your angel numbers. Oh. hear you. I hear you. I know. 11, but what else? Ooh. Ooh. That's so all over the place. Okay. 10, 10. I get it. 5, 5. 11. That makes 35. That's for me. No. 11 again. Down. Okay. So the number that definitely kept popping out is 11. So really do pay attention to the number 11. You have 1010 which symbolizes growth. Where am I gonna put this? Let's do this. 10, 10. You also have 13, 13. You have 55. And you have 35. So 11, 10, 10, 5, 5, 13, 13, and 35. All right, Scorpio, that is everything I have for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next week.